Is Kartra worth the price of the monthly subscription? This is a question that is commonly asked, and in this video I'm going to look at Kartra and why I think it's possibly one of the best investments that you can make if you're bringing your business online. Hi, I'm Vinny Scully. I am a certified Kartra partner, and I'm one of only 9 top-level Kartra experts available in the Kartra Experts for Hire marketplace. Kartra is an incredible tool. It is a powerhouse of information accessible at your fingertips. One of the big problems when setting up an online business is there's lots of tools. There's lots of shiny objects that are available that all do wonderful things. You could have your website in WordPress, you could have your Google Analytics, you could have your membership somewhere else, you could have your videos hosted somewhere else. You can have a lot of different tools that you can use, and all of them will come, some are free, but most of them at a decent professional level will come with a monthly subscription. And those monthly subscriptions can really start to creep up. And this is one of the most interesting and appealing things about Kartra. Now, in this video, I'm going to look at Kartra. I'm going to demonstrate some of the features, give you some of the background history of why I started using Kartra, but I'm also going to make an offer to you. I'm an affiliate for Kartra, and in the link below you'll find there is a link to sign up for a 14-day trial of Kartra. If you haven't signed up, this is one of the best ways of you becoming familiar with the Kartra system. But there's a problem, and that problem is that it can be a little bit confusing at the beginning. So what I'm going to make is an offer to you at the very end to help you in those first 14 days. So stick with me and I'll bring you to that offer in a little while. So Kartra, as I mentioned, is a powerhouse. It is everything you need at your fingertips. You can sell your products, you can do your email marketing, you can do your email automations, you can sell your memberships should you wish to sell membership products. If you offer free downloads, it will take care of that for you. It's got help desk, video hosting, tons and tons of analytics, and everything you need to really keep your finger on the pulse of your business, because data is what drives your business forward. Many people make the mistake when they're setting up an online business that they think it's a great idea. That's their idea. It does not mean that it's validated by the market. So what does Kartra allow you to do? It allows you to look at the data. It allows you to validate your offer. It allows you to measure whether your offer is being received well by your intended market. If we take it from a simple landing page, so if you're not familiar with a funnel concept, what you have is a series of pages that are connected together and bring a person on a journey. So you may have a landing page with an offer that leads to a thank you page, that leads to an upsell or a downsell or a cross sell. There's lots of different ways you can use it, but Kartra allows you to actually connect all of those pieces together. And this can be very powerful. But when you open the floodgates of traffic into your Kartra system, the most important part is the data. And this is what will drive your decisions going forward. Now, if we look at it on a page level within Kartra, you can do split tests. So you can take one copy and make a copy of it with slight changes. So how would you use that? Well, you may have an idea that this headline is going to work for your audience, and you deploy that page, and then you let some traffic through, and then you look at the analytics on the page and see how far down the page do they actually get. You may then decide, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variation of that page, and that variation page, I'm just going to change the headline, and then Kartra will actually split that traffic. So you have a Facebook ad, a Google ad, a YouTube ad, whatever, a link, an inward link coming into your Kartra system. When that link comes in, Kartra will split it into 2 or more split tests, and it will actually send that traffic through, and it will track the performance of the visitor to that page. So this is very powerful. I'm not going to get into the detail of split tests in this video. What I want to do is highlight some of the benefits. When we start looking at products, and maybe what I'll do is I'll share my screen and we'll look just at, this is the Kartra homepage, and just look at some of these features that are available within Kartra. I'm going to provide more in-depth training on the specifics of how to use all of these features, but this is an overview to answer the question, is Kartra worth the monthly subscription? With Kartra checkouts, you have an amazing wealth of power at your fingertips here. What you can do is you can set up a product. And again, to think about how your customers are going to interact with your Kartra account is, you may have a product and you know, okay, I want to sell it at, let's say, $100, but you haven't tested the market to see will the market actually tolerate that price? Will they pay that $100? So what you can do at a Kartra checkout level or Kartra product level is you can actually have two price points. You can have a price point A and a price point B. We won't get into recurring products, recurring subscriptions, installments. All of those are available, but just let's keep this really simple. You could have a product and it's priced at two straightforward prices, a one-time payment, okay? But you don't know which is going to work. Using what I mentioned a little earlier about split tests, you could actually take that one product, create two price points, and put the same product on two pages, one with price A, the other with price B, and you can let traffic come in and you can make that decision, or Kartra will help you make that decision based upon how many people actually buy at the price point. And now you will know what your market will tolerate for that specific product. That is very, very powerful. Also within the checkout experience, you have the option for a bump offer at the checkout. So what is a bump offer? So you may be selling a DVD course, you may be selling something, a product, a physical product, and there may be an associated product to that product that would be of benefit, and you could bump that order, you could increase that checkout value by that order or by that bump offer. So for example, if you're selling a video-based course, you might want to sell the transcript, or you might want to sell the audio of that, so somebody could listen to it in their car. So these are the ways you can use that bump. You also then, on the checkout process, you have the option of specifying a number of different what are called success pages or thank you pages. And on that thank you page, you may actually position another offer. This could be an upsell, or you may position another offer, which could be a downsell. So you can create this linear progression through Kartra at the checkout level. Again, I'm going to do more specific training videos on this, where I'm going to go into that in more detail. This is about answering the question, is Kartra worth it? The next we're going to look at is Kartra Pages. Kartra Pages is quite a fantastic feature, because what you can do is you can build out very, very beautiful pages within the Kartra system. It's packed full of templates, it's packed full of functionality, and you can create some really, really stunning pages within Kartra. And it's fairly intuitive. Once you become familiar with the builder and how it works, it's actually very straightforward. So now you're into building a website, but now think about a business. We have a website rather than just a static page. Each page can be related to a funnel, and from on each page you can deploy Kartra assets. You can deploy forms, you can capture leads, you can deploy videos, you can do so much. I'll get to videos in a moment. The next is Kartra Leads. So Kartra is not a CRM, but what it does is it gives you a lot of CRM functionality. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean is that you can capture lead data, and you can use that lead data at a later point. One of the really great tools within the lead capture on a particular form or within a product checkout, when you use Kartra, what you're going to find is that there's a commonality, an undercurrent that runs across the whole platform. So you may use a very powerful feature called a custom field. You may use it on a form to capture a piece of data. You may use it in a survey. You may use it in a calendar, and you also may use it in the checkout experience. So a custom field allows you to capture a piece of data within the form. Let's stick with the form for the moment. When somebody comes in, they fill in a form, you want to capture that particular piece of data, and they answer that question. Now, how they answer that question will determine how you use that information at a later point. So you can use that information on the custom field using an automation to say, if the person responded in this way, that way, or the other way, take them to another step. And this brings us into automations, an incredibly powerful feature of the Kartra system. Within the lead itself, the lead has a profile within Kartra, and from there you can see everything. You can see their whole interaction within the Kartra system. You can see any tags, lists, sequences, memberships they're subscribed to. You can see their orders, and you can see a full log of every single step that they've taken within the Kartra system. So one example of how that log may be of benefit is somebody says, hey, I bought your product, but I never used it, such as a membership. I never accessed it. Within the logs, you can see when they bought it, when they accessed it, all the different times they accessed it, and if there was a dispute with a payment provider, you can provide that information directly to the provider to validate your case. So this is just a little example. Next, I'm going to look at the next feature, which is Kartra Funnels and Campaigns. And Kartra Funnels, I hit upon it earlier, are incredibly powerful. You can have a series of pages that are linked together. You can then link those via email automations, email sequences. You can then bring people within the sequence into further aspects of your funnel. So you may have a simple landing page with a lead magnet offer, which then leads into a sequence. I hit upon upsells, downsells, bump offers. So leave that for a moment. We know about multiple price points. So all of those can be deployed, but you can then start to funnel people into various other parts of your business. So the term is ascending the value ladder. So you may have somebody who is signing up for a lead magnet. You then may want to sell them to a membership. You want to sell them to a masterclass. You might want to sell them to one-to-one coaching. So you can bring them through those steps within the funnel, all within the Kartra ecosystem. It's incredibly powerful. Kartra email is the next feature we're going to look at, and this is a powerhouse. Kartra prides itself on the deliverability of its email, and it is incredibly powerful. It will tell you when somebody has opened the email, etc. There is so much that is in this one little piece, because the ideal goal as a business owner is to get away from traffic that you have to buy, such as a Facebook ad, a Google ad, whatever, onto traffic that you own, and what you own is in your email database. When you have a decent list of leads or prospects or customers in your database, you can market to them on an ongoing basis. You can make offers to them. And then if we tie this back to, split testing, etc. So you maybe have an idea that this offer at this price point is going to go really well. You run a split test, but you have a database of 1,000 people. You then blast out that database a link to the split test link. They come in and they tell you what's happening, whether they like the page, whether they like the price. You're making decisions based upon data. Then, and only then, do you go maybe run some ads. And then, so you're not testing with money, you're testing with your database. So this is, again, very powerful. As I mentioned, Kartra prides itself on its deliverability rate. So it's very high deliverability. Kartra memberships is the next feature we're going to look at. So Kartra memberships are really, really cool. Personally, I've worked with Kajabi and a number of different systems, and it's just not as good. Kartra memberships allow you to bring in all your Kartra assets within the membership system, your calendars, your surveys, your products, your forms. Most of what you can do with it and set up in the external part of Kartra, you can do in the internal aspect of a membership system. Again, this is incredibly powerful. You have up to 10 different access levels within the membership. So you may have one product with 10 different levels within it, and you can have that within one membership, and dependent upon how the person interacts with your product. So I'm going to join some dots here now. I mentioned about price points on a product. Okay, so you have a product which is level 1, but you've also got level 2 to 10. So when somebody buys the product at that price point, you can unlock that particular level to them. And you can do that with multiple products and unlock different access levels. So everybody's experience, or the customer's experience of the interaction with the membership level or the membership system can be different depending upon what product they purchased and at what price point. And you have that level of control. You can also add customers or leads through to a free membership. So you may have a lead magnet where they fill in a form and you grant access to the membership. How you do that is via what's called an automation that says, if the lead fills in this form, grant access to this particular membership at that particular level. And this is extremely powerful, because you may have a level 1, which is free access, but you have another 9 levels that are paid for, and those prices can go up and up and up and up. So you can unlock more and more of the content within the membership dependent upon how the person entered via product, via form. You also have drip feeding of content. You have a lot of really, really great features. Another great feature is when the membership is locked, say it's a paid for membership, you can put a teaser window with a little video that when somebody tries to access that membership, this video comes up and they're watching this video where it's a little sales video, then a button which brings them to the product. They purchase the product, the automation kicks in, and they're granted access to the next level of the membership. How cool is that? It's really, really powerful. Next, we'll take a quick look at Kartra surveys and quizzes. So knowledge is the lifeblood of any business. Okay, so if you have a product or a service, one of the things you want to get is feedback. So a survey or a quiz will give you that feedback, but you can also use that for marketing data. Because when somebody fills in a quiz and you put a custom field in that quiz and they answer with a response, you can actually link that response through to, via an automation, through to a sequence. So I come in and I fill in the form and I answer the question with response A, and I can have an automation that says, when Vinny answers A, or when a customer or client answers A, add to sequence B, right? Or let's say add to sequence A. And then when you come in and you fill in the form and you answer option B, we can have an automation that says, if you answer option B, if the answer equals to option B, add to sequence B. So now you start to see how a quiz can be part of a funnel and how a funnel is related to every other aspect. How cool is that? Next, we'll look at Kartra videos. So Kartra videos, you have the option of using Wistia, Vimeo, or YouTube within Kartra, or you can embed code from other systems, but natively within Kartra, it will support this, but it also has Kartra video. Okay, so it's its own video hosting and optimization platform. Why would you use Kartra video over YouTube? Well, the obvious reason is YouTube will advertise to your clients via their videos, so maybe that's not the best idea. Particularly if they're in an enclosed membership area, because if they see an ad and they go off to look at cat videos or God knows what on YouTube, you don't want them to do that. But when the Kartra video is used, you can embed that Kartra video anywhere within the Kartra ecosystem. You can actually embed it external to the Kartra ecosystem. You can make it available online. But one of the great features of the Kartra video is that it actually allows you to have calls to action within the video. It allows you to tag somebody within the video. Okay, so if you're not familiar with tags, think of a label. It allows you to add a label through to a video. Okay, so when somebody reaches a point in the video, add this tag. When they reach another point, add that tag. Now, earlier on I mentioned about knowledge being really, really important. Okay, I'm going to join some dots here for you now if you're not familiar with this. If you have a piece of video, let's say it's 3 minutes long, and in the first section of the video, you're introducing, second section, you make an offer, and third section, you're making the close. The person's journey in that video is very different, depending upon the stage that they're at. So let's pretend that this person knows nothing about you or your business, and you're trying to educate them. So if you tag those 3 minutes, 3 minutes is possibly a bit short, but just to make this easy, if you have 2 tags in there, one that they reach after the introduction, they've seen the offer, second tag is they've seen the close. So based upon whether they've seen the close or not, you can carry out actions. So somebody who has not seen the close has tag 1. You can put them into an automation that says, if lead is assigned tag 1, add to sequence here. And you know that person has not seen the offer. The person who's seen the offer, you now have knowledge that they have seen the offer, and you have a different messaging for those. And you can have completely an automation. When you set this up, you just don't have to worry about it once you set it up correctly. I'm talking about setting it up correctly. I told you I have an offer for you, so stick with me. I'm going to give you something special towards the end of this. And as I mentioned, I'm one of the founding members of the Kartra Certified Partner Program, and currently they have an expert marketplace, and I'm one of 9 top-level experts in the Kartra ecosystem. So I'm going to make you an offer towards the end of this video, so stick with me. We've only a few more places to go. Next is Kartra Help Desks. So Kartra Help Desks are incredibly powerful. It's a great way for your clients to interact with you from a support perspective, or to ask a question. You can use it in pre-sale and you can use it in post-sale. But there's also a full billing section built within the Kartra Help Desk. And the Kartra Help Desk allows your customers to get in. Should you enable it, allows your customers to get in and actually control their billing, update their credit card. All that sort of good stuff is available within the Kartra Help Desk. But if you use the Kartra Help Desk, rather than, if you're familiar with websites, often you have a contact form, and the contact form goes to your email and it goes to your inbox, or you know, it's going to get lost in your inbox. So use a Kartra Help Desk and have it as your contact. Okay, so somebody comes in, on your site, they have a question, and they want to ask you that question. Send them to the help desk. Why? Because within the help desk, that commonality that I've mentioned, you've got lists, you've got sequences, you've got tags, and you've got automations. So you can capture that customer or prospect as a lead with the question that they have, store that information in the help desk, so you have that full interactive history within the help desk, and in the lead profile, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, you also have that information regarding the help desk. but you can add a tag to that person. You can add them to an automation. You can put them on a list, and you can then bring them into your funnel. You can bring them on the journey to help them be introduced to your products, to your service, and for you to ultimately get a customer who's paying you money. And let's face it, that's why we would use a system such as Kartra. I'm hoping you can see how powerful Kartra is as a system. Next, we've got Kartra calendars. Kartra calendars are really cool. So basically, you have a number of different models within the Kartra calendar that allows you to look at, there's the recurring gym model, there's the consultant model, etc. So you can set up particular types of calendars dependent upon your business. And you can link those calendars straight to your Gmail account so that it's passing the data straight into your calendar in your Gmail account. There, again, within calendars, it's tied back to products. You can have a free calendar, which then leads somebody into another part of Kartra. You can have a calendar such as a consultant where somebody is actually booking some time with the consultant and they're going to pay money. And that's bringing in products and it's bringing in funnels. So, you can have free calendars, you can pay for calendars, you have all sorts of calendars. They're really, really powerful. Next is Kartra Forms. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but a form is a form in many respects. It's configurable, it's embeddable, but the key part is the customization, the custom fields within the Kartra form. That's where you can start to really gather some powerful information, which you can then link to other parts of Kartra via automations. On the landing page side of it, very early in the journey, we would suggest that you minimize the amount of data that you capture from somebody. So first name and email address is often sufficient. But later in their buyer journey, they may be able to answer questions that are going to help them make those decisions. There is a full affiliate system within Kartra. So if you want to bring your product to a wider audience using the affiliate model, you can do that completely within Kartra. So you can attract affiliates to sign up to your affiliate program, and when they do, they get a cut down version of the Kartra interface with your affiliate products and their affiliate links, and you can make resources available to them as well. Another great feature is joint venture brokers. So if you have an affiliate that signed up to your Kartra affiliate program, and they in turn have a network of affiliates that they're connected to, they can take their affiliate joint venture broker link and share it with that affiliate network and get affiliates to sign up with underneath them, where the joint venture broker makes a commission and the affiliate makes a commission. All that's handled automatically. There's billing, there's everything in there for you. There's also tax-based forms for whether you're US or non-US that you can get your affiliates to complete so that everything is compliant. Agency is possibly not really relevant if you're considering Kartra and whether it's worth it, but agency allows you to set up multiple accounts below your own Kartra account and access them from the Kartra interface. Very, very powerful, particularly if you're someone like me who works with multiple businesses. Next, we've got the Kartra Marketplace. The Kartra Marketplace is where you can grab other people's products as an affiliate to them and promote them yourself, or you can display your products in the Kartra Marketplace and allow other affiliates to promote your products and send business back to you. On the note of affiliates, it's so configurable about commissions and different pages that you can send people to. It's really, really very powerful. I'll possibly do a video specifically on all of these topics where it's more training orientated. Remember, I want to answer one question today, and is Kartra worth that monthly subscription? I think you're going to agree with me that Kartra is a powerhouse. This video, I hope you found it insightful, and I hope it helps you on that decision. And by the way, if you're looking to do a trial of Kartra, there is a trial link in the comments, so you can follow that link and sign up for the 14-day trial, and then wait for my offer, and I'll make it worth it, I promise. The final part we're going to look at is integrations and API. So integrations and API, what does this mean? This allows you to link to payment providers, email gateways that are external to Kartra, membership systems, and a number, Zapier is one, and a number of different integrations that are already there natively. However, the integrations and API allows you to go a lot further. So in my development business, or my consulting business, is called Kartra Integrator, I develop and I have developed integrations with the Kartra API. So what does that mean? It means that If there is a third-party application that you want to share information, push information from into Kartra, or take information out of Kartra and into that third-party system, we can do it via an API integration. And this is really, really powerful. And that is a whole specialization in itself. But Kartra allows you to link in multiple systems within their API. And this is really, really powerful. Okay, so that's the overview of Kartra. And I really do hope that I have answered the question as to whether Kartra is worth that monthly subscription. I really believe it is. Look out for more videos on the specifics of these features of Kartra, but now for the offer. As I mentioned, I am a top-level Kartra expert, and I'm a founding member of the Kartra Certified Partner Program. So if you do not have a Kartra account, you can, and you want to sign up for the 14-day trial. When you sign up via my link, reach out to me with the email address that you signed up for, and I will give you a 1-hour consulting call where I will talk with you about your business. You will tell me about your business, you will explain what it is you want to achieve, and I will help you to understand how you can do that best within the Kartra system. Completely free of charge, and there is no obligation beyond I will sit on a call with you and I will help you. And then if you need my help, that's fine. We can talk about that at a later point, but there is no obligation on your part other than try the trial and then have a call with me. And I guarantee I will bring value to you within the call. And I can promise you that Kartra is going to be possibly the best investment you will make for your online business. Catch you on the next video. Bye.